Today's workplace has changed quite a bit with this whole notion of social business and the ability for people to engage and share knowledge with each other, at scale and without boundaries. The whole nature of how a workforce actually behaves and interacts with not only themselves, but the marketplace has really fundamentally shifted. Consumers are valuing the experience that they have with the brand more than the actual product they buy. And that is driving companies to say, wait, the real value is going to be the expertise that I'm able to provide the customer. The whole revolution around social business is that all your employees are now on the front lines with customers. Get the right talent. There's always been a battle among companies to find the right talent, but now it's much more around the best fit talent. And this notion of what we call collective knowledge. It's not about individual knowledge. Your value is not the knowledge that you have. The value is how you share that knowledge and help other people. There's been this emergence of sort of a new breed of worker, more transient, more independent. They move from company to company at a greater pace. Kind of throw into that the millennials, a whole different set of behaviors in terms of being more socialized and just inherently engaged with everybody, driving a movement to really pick the right talent and transform how a workplace operates. Social business really does apply to all different kinds of institutions, whether it be a small business to very large businesses like IBM. The fundamental nature of how employees engage and share knowledge has been amplified in how people work now and how they run their personal lives. The trick is, how do you tap into that knowledge? With mobile technologies and bring your own device, infusing that with the notion of social networking and social business, add that to the worker. They are now expecting, because of their lifestyle, that they're always going to be able to connect to their business and their co-workers. The fact that these social networks extend out into the marketplace, that empowers them to be more engaged with the customer. Workforces need to think about, how do I harness that? Not as an inhibitor, but as an opportunity to further the collaboration. And so that kind of freedom unleashes innovation. I think there's a lot of value to having the flexibility of employees working wherever they want to work, at home, different states, because you have diversity and you're able to pick from a bigger pool of talent. You measure them on the results, not necessarily when they work and how they work. If anything, all this new technology, being mobile, cloud, the social business technologies, is making it all that much more effective to have that distributed workforce. The value of building a social business for the employer, and particularly the leadership, I think comes down to the flow of knowledge. And I can tell you in large companies in particular, like IBM is a good example, the ability to have expertise locators is really important. So now I can tap into the social network, all the conversations and all the knowledge that gets shared. There's a digital footprint of all that. So now I can go in there and I can locate people that have had a similar experience or have addressed a similar issue. So I think in the end, the social networking, that flow of knowledge and the ability to build distinctive expertise is really the value of social business to a workforce.